राधा माधव कुञ्ज विहारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुञ्ज विहारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. Very nice. Thank you all for joining. Seeing who else joined and the cameras are turned on. Yes. Did somebody message in the WhatsApp group reminding students to join? Can you please do somebody and just let me know if you already did it? All right. Okay, let's do the prayer. I know all of you, most of you know the prayer. So your palms together, eyes closed, meditating and listening only to the prayer, nothing else, no distractions. Just meditating on the words, on the syllables of the prayer. We may not know the meaning, but let's focus on the syllables of the prayer. Start with 3 times Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I'm going to read the prayer or sing the prayer. Please, if you do not know, go to Gita Wise page and open the prayer link and look at that. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishnaya Vasudevaya. Devaki Nandanaaya cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangraye Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Gnananjana Shalakaya चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं सद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Thank you, everyone. We'll do the next part of the class, which is Sikshashtakam prayers. If somebody can share your screen for Sikshashtakam prayers, I will go ahead and read, and we can move faster that way. I'll start with the prayers. So let's see, Sikshashtakam prayers have been given to us by Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Lord Sri Krishna, and he has given us a set of 8 verses, which are powerful instructions and messages for all of us. It's no different from Bhagavad Gita. Of course, Bhagavad Gita is a set of more than around 700 verses spoken by Lord Krishna. Whereas Sikshashtakam is a simple 8 set of verses, which we all can memorize, try to understand the meaning, and try our best to implement in our daily life. So we'll read the Sanskrit prayers. Again, I want everyone to please be reading them loud, but your audio will be on mute. So I can see if you all are reading along with me or not, because you all are turned on with your cameras. So please do read along. चेतोदार्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापणं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिका वितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दाम्बुदिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतास्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम् नामाकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्ते तत्रार्पिता नियमिता स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशं निहाजनीनानुरागः त्रिनादपि सुनीचेन तरोरपि सहिष्णुना अमानेन मानदेन कीर्तनीयः सदा हरिः न धनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवताद्भक्तेरहैतुकी त्वयि अयि नन्दतनुजा किङ्करं पतितं मां विषमे भवाम्बुद कृपया तव पादपङ्कज स्थितधूलिसदृशं विचिन्तया नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदरुद्धया गिरा पुलकैर्निचितं वपु कदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निमिषेण चक्षुषा प्रावृषायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दविरहेण मे आश्लिष्य वा पादरतां पिनष्टु माम् अदर्शनामर्महतां करोतु वा यथा तथा वा विदधातु लम्पटो मत्प्राणनाथस्तु स एव नापरः प्रभुराशिक्षाष्टकश्लोका ये पडे शुने कृष्णे प्रेमा भक्ति तारा वाडे दिने दिने हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे Thank you, Vedang, for sharing. Please stop sharing. We can now do for last week's verse. How many of you memorized last week's verse? I hope all of you did. Oh, I'm happy. I see so many hands going up. All right, so let's see. Supreet, go ahead. Tell us the verse. Beta, close your eyes and tell us the verse.
पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Awesome. Good job. Vedang, close your eyes. Actually, this light isn't falling on your face. I can't see your face very clearly, but that's fine. Close your eyes and tell us the verse.
पुण्योगन्तपृथिव्यांश तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Some good job. Next, who wants to go next? Raise your hands. Yes, Supreet. Sorry, Prajit.
पुण्यो गन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Awesome. Very nice. I'm so proud of you all. See, you all are in middle school, high school. It's so hard to make time with so many activities. But still, you made 5 minutes every day and you learned this verse. And I'm sure Krishna is so pleased with all of you, thinking, wow, these kids, I distracted them with so much work and to forget me. But no, 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 they are not giving up. They are trying to remember me and trying to learn verses. I'm so pleased. That's what we all need to do. If we are pleasing Krishna, then we are fulfilling our life's mission. Okay? Yes, Nivan. Close your eyes, please.
पुण्योगन्धपृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Awesome. Good job. Next. Yes, Dhatri.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Very nice. Good job. You can lower your hands, both of you, Nivan and Dhatri. Who wants to go next? Quick. Shouldn't take this long. 10 seconds each verse, each one of you. Yes, Sanvi.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजस्तस्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपस्विषु.
Awesome. I know you're getting confused. I mean, you're trying to be careful with the sirs. Good job. Very nice. Yes. Next, Aviral.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Good job. Next. Quick, quick, quick. We have who else? Oh, give me 1 second. One of the parents is calling me. I need to talk. 1 second, okay? Oh, where is my mouse? All right, let's go ahead. Sorry, Vedang, I think I heard you say. Close your eyes and tell us the verse.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि trying to remember.
Vibha.
Viva.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have it fully on memory.
That's okay. Keep trying. Jeevanam.
Jeevanam.
Okay, what we can do is you got the first two lines right. So wait, hold on for other people to complete. Then you can, I'm sure you'll be able to tell the last two lines. Okay. Yeah. Who wants to go next? Ishi, yes.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
She made it feel so easy the way she said. Good job. Next, Shrika. I saw your hand go up, your Zoom hand go up.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तेजश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु तपश्चास्मि तपस्विषु.
Awesome. You can't imagine how happy I am today. I feel like I'm doing something right when you all memorized and came here today. Who else? Yes, Laukya. Sorry, Chetna.
पुण्योगन्धः पृथिव्यां च तपश्चास्मि विभावसौ जीवनं सर्वभूतेषु.
Tejas Tasmi Vibhavaso, right?
Huh?
It's
Yeah.
Tejas Chasmi Vibhava. So you said Tapas Chasmi.
Oh, sorry. I meant
Can you all
Tejas.
correct me? Is it Tejas or Tapas?
It's Tejas.
Ah, yes, go ahead.
Punyo Gandha Prithvyam Cha Tejaschasmi Vibhavasau Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu.
Awesome, good job. Nishka, I think, right? Neetu's daughter, Neetu Mataji's daughter. Can you please turn on your camera? Was it Nishka or what was the name? Do you all remember last?
Nishka.
Nishka, yes. Happy to see you. Good morning. Okay, who else is left?
I can go on.
Yes, Ved. Sorry, Vishnu, please forgive me if I call Ved. It's I get mixed
That's
up
okay.
between you and your brother. Yeah,
That's
Vishnu.
Punyo Gandha Prithvyamsya Tejaschasmi Vibhavasho Jivanam Sarvabhuteshu Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu.
Awesome, excellent. Who else? I know Sahasra was absent last week, but you have no excuses, my dear, because you teach another class. So you should
No,
be on.
I know that. I can say it.
Yes, go ahead. Close your eyes and tell us.
Punyo Gandha Prithvyam Cha Tejaschasmi Vibhavashu Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu.
Awesome, good job. One small correction, second line. The ending is not Vibhavasu, it's Vibhavasav.
Oh, Vibhavasa, okay.
Okay, all right, good job. Who else has to go next? There's only, I think, everyone did it, right? Only Vedang. And yes, Vidit. Go ahead, Vidit.
Punyo Gandha Prithvyam Cha Tejaschasmi Vibhavasau Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu Tejaschasmi Tapasvishu.
Okay, good. One correction is last line is tapas chasmi, tapas vishu. So tapas. Just remember like that. The last line is both tapas.
Thank you.
Tapas means meditate, what is called austerities. That's what Krishna says. I am the austerities behind all the ascetics, all the penances. Tapas is penance. Penance and the driving force behind the penances and austerities that the ascetics perform. Ascetics are those great sages and the munis who take up austerities on themselves. Why? To seek forgiveness, to purify their senses, and to realize the truth. That's the asceticism. Okay, good. Who else is left? Now, Vedang, you want to try beta? Yes.
Punyo Gandha Prithvyam Cha Tejaschasmi Vibhavaso Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu Tapaschasmi Tapasvishu.
Awesome. Very nice. I'm so proud of you, Vedang. Really, really impressive. So you all, actually, I can probably declare the entire Gita wise. This is the first class where everybody recited the verse on the same day. Usually it doesn't happen. One or two people will say, oh, we didn't learn or whatever, right? But you all proved to me, I think you all took to heart whatever we discussed last week. We all agreed that we will spend 5 minutes every day from that day, correct? And I'm hoping you all did it, not the last minute memorization. The thing with last minute memorization is you might have been able to do it here, but you will forget it as quickly as you learned. Only when you have practiced all the 7 days for prolonged time, only then you will retain it for longer time. And that's what we want, right? We don't want it to be off our mind after this class. Okay, now let's move on to today's verse. Anyways, before we move on, the last two verses that we learned for this theme where Krishna is everywhere. The first verse was, anybody remembers by memory the first verse? Yes, Vedang.
Wait, what?
The first, sorry, not Vedang. Is it Vedang? Vedang only, right? Vedang, what was your last initial Vedang?
B?
Vedang P. I'm asking Vedang
Oh,
P. Vedang P, go ahead. Rasyamapsu kaunteya.
Mapsukanteya Prabhasmi Sasisuryo Pranava Sarvavedeshu
Shabda.
Shabda Ke Parusham Nishu.
That is the eighth verse of chapter 7. So in that verse, Krishna says, I am the taste of water. I am sunshine. I want you all to remember all the different things that Krishna has told till now and tell me by count how many. So taste of water, sunshine, moonshine, omkara, sound in ether, and what else in that verse? Ability in man.
ability.
So how many did we do in first verse? 6 qualities, correct? Or 6 6 ways of Krishna's expansions. What are they? Taste of water, sunshine, moonshine, omkara, ether, sound in ether, and ability in man. 6. Everybody agreeing to the 6 expressions or expansions of the Lord? The second verse that we learned in this theme. What is the second verse? Last week's verse where we learned Punyo Gandha Prithiviyam cha Tejas chasme vibhavasav Jivanam sarva bhuteshu tapas chasmi tapasvishu. First he says, I'm the fragrance of the earth. I'm the heat and fire. I'm the life of everything that lives. Jivanam, I'm the life of everything that lives. And finally, what does he say? I'm the driving force behind the ascetics, behind the austerities and penances performed by the ascetics. So how many did we cover till now totally? 10. Nivan is saying 10. 6 plus 4, 10. Now, what do you think today's verse will be about? The theme is Krishna is everywhere. So did we see Krishna in 10 places as of today? As of like 2 verses that we learned. We saw we can experience Krishna in 10 different ways in our daily life. It's not like, oh, I don't drink water every day, only once a year. So only once a year I can remember Krishna. No. All these 10 places that Krishna said, we experience sound, we experience smell, we experience taste of water, we see sunshine, we see moonshine, we see people doing hard work. Austerities means hard work, driving force behind the hard work. We see people, abilities, so many abilities. Each one of you is an example of what ability can be. You all are so talented, correct? And you all should think how Krishna is in you, giving the driving force for talent, for all the hard work that you all do. Right? So 10 places there where we can see, we can witness Krishna. Right? Now, the next verse, today's verse, what do you think we'll speak about? What will be the theme for today's verse? It'll be the same, right? Krishna is everywhere. So let's see the next verse, which is verse number 10 of chapter 7. Vedang P, can you please share Gita wise verse recitation page, verses page, and go to chapter 7, verse text 10. All right, repeat after me, taking turns. First person who's going to repeat will be Vedang P. Okay. Krishna is saying, Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Vitti partha sanatanam.
Buddhir buddhimatamasmi.
Buddhir buddhimatam asmi.
Tejas tejasvinamaham.
Tejas tejasvinamaham.
You can lead now. Or do you want me to say once more and ask somebody else to repeat? I'll do that. So now Vidit can repeat after me. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Buddhir buddhimatamasmi.
Buddhir buddhimatamasmi.
Tejas tejasvinamaham.
Tejas tejasvinam aham.
One more time, I will lead and repeat. And now the repeater will be Vedang, Dadar Vedang. Okay. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Bijamam sarva bhutanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Vitti partha sanatanam.
Buddhir buddhimatamasmi.
Buddhir buddhinam asmi.
Buddhir buddhimatam asmi.
Buddhi buddhir buddhi
Okay.
matam asmi.
First word, buddhir.
Buddhir
Buddhimatam.
matam.
Buddhimatam.
Buddhimatam asmi.
Asmi. Tejas tejasvinam aham.
Tejas vinam aham.
All right. Now I will let Vedang be lead and somebody else repeat till everybody gets a turn to lead and repeat quickly. Now, next 5 minutes, we have 7 minutes, we'll do that quickly.
Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Bijam mam sarva bhutanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
Buddhir buddhimatam asmi.
Buddhir buddhimatam asmi.
Tejas tejasvinamaham.
Tejas tejasvinam aham. बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम्
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहम् बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम्
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् बीजां मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजा मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विधि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् बीजा मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम्
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम् बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनम्
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनाम् अहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहं बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
Thank you, Rasagna. I wanted to speak, but I was on mute. I wanted Nishka to repeat. Nishka, first of all, please turn on your camera and then you need to repeat, right? You want to repeat?
Yeah.
Turn on your camera, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't turn off your camera. We are not allowed to be in this class without turning off the camera, without turning on the camera. Okay? Now you need to repeat. Rasagna, please lead now.
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
विधि पार्थ सनातनं
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमताम् अस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
तेजस्तेजस्विनामहम्
Now you can lead, Nishka. Everybody, please be attentive. Look at the screen only and try to read the words. Even if you finish your turn leading and repeating, it's still our responsibility to be looking at the verse and trying to hear so that it becomes easier. It'll be like a wonderful practice while we're in the class itself. Okay, Nishka, please lead now. I'll repeat after you.
Okay. Uh,
There is no
but
there.
I don't know how to say that.
No, come on, just focus on it and tell us quickly.
Pancham
Bijam,
बीजं मां सर्वभूतानां
Bijam mam sarvabhutanam,
विद्धि पार्थ सनातनं
Vidhi partha sanatanam.
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिर् बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतम् अस्मि
बुद्धिर्बुद्धिमतामस्मि
तेजस्तेजस्विनाहम् अहम्
Tejas Tejasvinamaham. Very nice. Good job, Nishka. Okay. So in today's verse, Krishna is going to introduce few more items as to where he's expanded. From the 10 on top of the 10 items that we know, today Krishna is going to introduce few more items. Let's count how many are there. The first line talks about Bijam Mam Sarva Bhutanam. Bijam means seed. Now, can you all guess what Krishna is saying?
that
Bijam means seed.
He's the
that
origin.
yeah
Is the origin. Anything else?
He sprouts life.
He's what?
He like sprouts
He
the
likes.
life. No. He's like he created all the life.
He created all life. That he already said last week. He said, I am the Jivanam Sarva Bhuteshu. Jivana means life. Sarva Bhuteshu means all living entities or all entities. So I'm the life of all entities. And now he's saying Bijam meaning seed. Mam meaning I. I'm trying to just explain some Sanskrit here to y'all. Please pay attention because many of these words are repetitive in Bhagavad Gita. Bijam, Mam. Bijam means seed. Mam means I. Sarva means again all. Like how he said in the previous verse. What did he say? Jivanam sarva bhuteshu. Remember, sarva is a word from previous verse too. And again he's saying sarva here, meaning every. Bijam mam sarva bhutanam. In previous verse he said bhuteshu. Now he's saying bhutana, meaning living entities. So he's the life of the living entities and is the seed of the living entity because life starts from the origin. The origin of every living entity is seed, isn't it? It's a plant, it's a seed. If it's a bird, it's an egg. If it's a human, it's an embryo, isn't it? But Krishna is saying he's not using each of these terms to express different living entities, but he's using the word seed. Everything is a seed. Seed is the origin, the place where life begins. And Krishna is saying, Bija Mam Sarva Bhutanam. I'm the life, I'm the seed of every living entity. Not only humans, he's saying even every living entity. So now seed. From life again seed. The next line is not telling what it is, what he is, but he's telling the qualities of this life. Vidhi Partha Sanatanam, that he's telling that it is the eternal which exists all the time. Sanatana means eternity. So the seed and the life have been eternally existing. It's not like at one time there are no more seeds, there's no more life. No. The seed, the origins and the life has been eternally existing. It's always eternal. It'll exist forever. It's describing the quality of that nature of that seed and the life. Now he moves on to the next line, buddhir buddhimatam asmi. Now, can you all tell what buddhi means? It's a word commonly used at home.
Intelligence.
What is it?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Yes, very good. So buddhi means intelligence. Now guess what Krishna is saying about intelligence?
He's the intelligence of the intelligent.
Yes, he's the intelligence of the intelligent. You all are very intelligent. That's why you are coming up with this nice, what you call conclusions, right? He's saying the intelligence of the, of course, it's given in the translation too. And then finally in the last line, he says, Tejas, Tejas Vinam Aham. Tejas means prowess. He's the power in all the powerful men. So he's introducing how many expansions here? Lord Krishna is introducing how many different expansions here? 3 more on top of the 10 that we know. So in the 3 that we learned here are, is the seed-giving father or the seed of all living entities, is the intelligence of the intelligent, and is the prowess of the powerful. Now, when we understand that he's the seed-giving or he's the seed of all living entities, what does it mean? What does it make us think? Just when Krishna says each of these, it should resonate with something in our mind, right? Knowing this fact and not knowing this fact should be some difference in our perception of things. Yes or no? If it's the same as not knowing that Krishna is the seed and knowing that Krishna is the seed, if it's going to be the same, then that means we're not actually listening. We're not actually hearing. We're not really trying to understand. So what does it mean? I thought I saw Nivan's hand go up. Nivan, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say it like reminds me of plants. So he like it provides us with like food, right? So he's like the start of that.
Ah, very nice. So the food that we eat is coming from plants and trees, isn't it? Yes, Vedang P.
So when Krishna says he's the intelligence of the intelligent, I think that means like he's the smartest of them all.
Awesome. What a wonderful realization. Isn't that a beautiful realization? It's not like he has, he also has little, it's like he is the intelligence of all the intelligent people. From the smallest intelligence animal or person to the topmost intelligent person, he is the intelligence. So Vedang has drawn a very nice conclusion that he is the most intelligent entity. You can't call him person because person makes him like us. He's supreme, okay, most intelligent supreme person. What does that help us with, knowing that Krishna is the most intelligent person? Supreet.
That he's all-knowing and like he can help us in any type of situation.
Awesome. I'm so thrilled with all your answers. I didn't expect this discussion going this way. Very nice. So first of all, we know that he's the most intelligent, and knowing that he's the most intelligent, as Supreet beautifully said, he can help us with all problems. Yes, next. Now we'll see somebody else who never answered or who didn't opt to speak on this discussion point. What other points can we conclude? Or can we get inspired by this message? Or when Krishna says, I'm the intelligence of the intelligent, I'm the seed of all that exists, and I am the prowess of all the powerful. More, you can draw more conclusions or more inspirations, we should say. Because whatever we learn should inspire us to be a better person, right? Isn't it? And that is why we seek knowledge. Knowledge that we seek should help us become better people, more smarter, more intelligent, and take us closer to Krishna. That is the fundamental point. It has to take us closer to Krishna. It has to make us smarter. And if definitely it will make us smarter, it will make us more intelligent. It take us closer to Krishna. I see Prajit's hand. Yes, Prajit, what more?
I mean, it says right there that he was like the original seed of all existence. That means he's like the father of every living being. including us.
Yes, he's the father of all living beings. What does that indicate to me? Once I know that Krishna is the father of all living entities or all living beings, then what happens to my father now?
Well, they're still your father, but they're really like a maybe like an instrument or like a pawn that's used by Krishna. Krishna's in my father, we'll say.
Can you say that again?
They're like instruments created by Krishna to help us.
Yes, he's the father of all the fathers in this world. Just like he is the intelligence of all the intelligent people and the supreme intelligent, he's the father of all fathers and all living entities. Therefore, he's the supreme father also. That means we have to be even just okay. When we talk about our parents, father, mother, what is the first feeling we get? First thought we get when we think about our parents? You can speak up. Anyone?
Loving.
Huh?
Loving.
Loving, yes. What more? Love. Loving for them or they loving us? Both ways, right? We love them and maybe they love more than we love them. Isn't it so? Right? What else? Love. Quick, it shouldn't take so long to tell what you remember when you think of your parents. Rasagna.
Considerate.
Considerate. Nivan.
Like how they take care of us and like
They take care of us. Ishka.
Like caring.
Caring.
Protectiveness.
Okay. Vishnu.
Role model for us.
Can you say that again louder?
Like being a role model for us.
Role model, yes. Sahasra, you said something.
I said like protectiveness, like
Protectiveness, yes.
protection.
So that's, see, you all are telling what what you get from them. But in reciprocation, we also have to have some thoughts for them, gratefulness, thankfulness, our love for them, our doing for them, isn't it? That's what we should think about. Of course, they are caring, loving, protecting, considerate, and they're always thinking our well wishes. They're giving well wishes to us all the time. That's from them. And then, if when we talk about Krishna as he's the supreme father, then his care is supreme care, his love is supreme love, his consideration is supreme consideration. As much as he's supreme, that much, that extent, he's loving us, he's caring us, he's protecting us. So that should remind us of that. At the same time, when we talk about our parents, first thing we should think about is how thankful and grateful I am for them. A day should never pass without realizing how thankful and grateful we are for our parents. If it is passing like that, then we are being what you call, what is the word for, okay, it's ungrateful. That's the word, right? Being ungrateful.
So,
Every day has passed without gratefulness. Yes, somebody was speaking. Who is that?
yeah, so that means that we have to show like supreme gratefulness to the Supreme Lord.
Awesome. Grishka has got the point. She hit the nail on the head. Yes. But do we know how to show supreme greatness, supreme gratefulness to Supreme Lord? First of all, do we know how to show gratefulness to our parents? Because charity begins at home. First, we have to do it. See, Krishna has engaged our life with so many people, parents, friends, well wishers, teachers, mean people, arrogant people, so many people around us. Why? So that we start reciprocating with them the way Krishna is thinking is the right way, or Krishna gives us instructions in the Bhagavad Gita. So when we reciprocate with our parents, our teachers, our elders, our well wishers well, then there is a chance we can reciprocate with Krishna well. If we don't even reciprocate with the people whom we are directly interacting in our life well, then what is the chance that we reciprocate with Krishna well, whom we haven't really seen because of lack of our devotion? So that's why say there's something called in devotion called practice or sadhana, where you show your gratefulness, thankfulness through practices by being grateful to our elders, parents, to all the well wishers. And that way, one day when Krishna appears in our life because of our devotion or of our purification, then it becomes an automatic thing for us to show gratefulness to Krishna too. It's not like, oh, now I remember. Oh, you first of all will not even remember if you have not practiced. Isn't it? So Krishna is the intelligence of the intelligent, very beautiful. All of us have got very wonderful realizations. And then finally, Krishna says, I'm the prowess of all the powerful. What is prowess? It's a very rare word. I have not heard of it before. Did you all hear this word before, prowess? What is it? What does it mean? Sahasra?
Prowess. I
Uh-huh.
think it means like like the. I feel like it's like the ability, like. Oh, or like no, I think prowess has to do with like bravery. I think.
Is it? Let's Google.
Yeah.
Prowess is like the skill, like in something.
I was thinking prowess is power, no?
Well, they also use prowess for like people in like
Bravery.
fighting. Yeah.
Skill or, oh yeah, you're right. Skill or expertise in a particular activity or field. Bravery. Wow.
Yeah.
I was thinking prowess is power. No, but this talks about a skill.
Yeah.
Something is in line with ability, right? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But again, Krishna is being very, very what you call detailed. He's even separating the fine details also, right? Prowess, ability, hardworking nature, and all that he's separating. So here, Krishna is saying that he's the skill or expertise in any activity that a particular person is doing, and is also the bravery of a person in battle. So he's talking this to Arjuna in the battlefield. What is he indicating when he's saying this to Arjuna? Saying, hey Arjuna, you are crying that you don't want to fight or whatever, but entire battlefield, whoever is assembled here, millions of people, that's the biggest fratricidal war that ever happened in the history of the world. We're talking about so many wars, Second World War, Third World War, First World War, but that was the biggest ever war. And then Krishna is saying, I am the bravery, because you need to be brave to be in a battlefield. Yes or no? If somebody calls you and says, hey, we have a war with the neighboring country, you are now recruited to fight. You have to go fight for us. What would you say? I'm like, no, I don't know. I don't have the skill. First of all, I'm scared. I don't even know what to do. I'm scared, isn't it? That's why Army, Air Force, Navy people are all trained specially for combating the situations that are suddenly coming or coming in a planned way. They have to be prepared. You can go to the verse page, beta, now Vedang P. So we have to be prepared and we should be brave. They choose brave people. They do so many tests or examination before a person is selected for army, physical, mental, aptitude wise, all those different areas they test the person to be able to be chosen into army, navy, or this defense forces. Vedang, you're with us, the other Vedang. I don't see you talking much today. Oh yeah, you're participating in the class, right?
Yeah.
Not distracted, right?
No.
Okay. So Krishna is saying, I am the bravery and I am the skill behind the activity a person doing very nicely. Tell me some skill or some art or some talent that you are impressed in the recent news. We had Olympics recently, right? Which happened where? Where was the Olympics conducted recently?
Paris.
Paris. So did you all follow any particular sport or anything? Okay, forget about the Olympics, but any other, like maybe a cultural activity, a dance or something which is a national or world level famous people?
I was watching the ICC World Cup.
Uh-huh. And then ICIC World Cup. And then who were you inspired by the most? Whose talent impressed you the most?
There's this person named Bumrah,
Uh-huh.
and then he's just like the best.
He's from which country?
India.
Okay, sorry, my ignorance. I don't even know. Okay.
Oh, you don't know what cricket is?
No, I
Like,
know cricket, but I don't know that person's name. What is the name?
Bumrah.
Bumrah. Okay. Huh.
So he's like this best bowler.
Oh, and
That's
then
what they call him. And then I want to become like him.
awesome. Do you play? Oh, yeah. Your mom said you were in a cricket match last week or so the week before. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see. And now that you know that Krishna is the source of the skill behind that person, you will be impressed that Krishna is all skillful. And then what is the next step you'll do when you know that?
I would practice more and more to become like him.
Of course, practicing you'll do, but practicing is in your hands. But there are some things which are not in your hands. And for that, what will you do?
Um,
We'll seek his blessings, isn't it?
yeah.
If somebody is all potent and somebody is all powerful, all rich, and if you don't have that, we're going to ask them, can you give me some of your richness? I'm not having enough. Can you give me some? Yes or no? And that's where we seek the blessings. Of course, as you said, you have to practice. Without practicing, you just say, Krishna, I'm waiting for you because you are all a potent person. I'll just sit here, but I'll pray hard for you. I'll pray 24 hours for you. Do you think you'll become the best bowler? But I'm praying to the source of all power. Why can't I become the best bowler? Because there's a popular saying. What is that saying? God helps those who help themselves. If we have done all that we can do within our purview or within our capacity and capability, then Krishna will shower his mercy on us. Remember the famous pastime of Damodara, which we celebrate every year. It's coming up from October 17th, just how many more days? Like 15 days, 2 weeks from now. Another month of celebration, Damodara Daily Delights. In that pastime, we see how Mother Yashoda runs behind Krishna, who is the source of all power, all beauty, all talent. She's running behind him to tie him up. Can anybody tie Krishna, who is the so powerful and so what?
So brave and strong.
Brave, strong, everything. Can anybody tie him up? It's not possible. But that pastime shows that even God can be tied if you endeavor and seek his blessings. That means God can be tied only by love. That's a different aspect to it. But again, the thing that we are trying to emphasize is that, yes, we ask God because he's the source of everything, but we also work hard. Yes, Sahasra, your hand is up.
Well, I think my hand was up from before. I just didn't
Okay.
take it off. Yeah.
Okay, so today's verse again beautifully inspires us that he is the seed of every living, every living thing. He is the intelligence of the intelligent, and he is the prowess of the powerful. Another point that we have to remember when we know that Krishna is the intelligence of the intelligent, and we know that he is the solver of our problems, many times when we have a problem, we go to the Lord, or we pray secretly in our mind, or we don't say God, but we say, oh, I wish I get out of this situation, or I wish this situation turns out to be like this. So whenever we are wishing and whenever we are thinking about getting something, we're actually invoking or sending our desires into the space around us, where we are sending some vibrations, and the divinity, if we are leading a life of goodness, then the divinity is attracted by those prayers, right? And we are saying, oh, I want the solution to my problem to be like this. But that is not intelligence. When we know that God is the supreme intelligent person, we should accept the solution that God gives to us in our life, to the problems that we are facing. If we ask God to solve the problems the way we want him to solve, then we are telling God, I know you're powerful, and that's the reason I'm asking you, but use my intelligence to solve the problem because I want you to solve this way. Isn't that dumb?
Yeah, why would you do that?
But that's what we do, right? Whenever we have problems, we think the solution to the problem is one way only. And we keep thinking, Krishna, please help me solve this problem like this. Not your math problems. I'm not talking about math problems. I'm talking about situations in our life. So when we trust that Krishna is the most intelligent, we should also let him solve the problem the way it is best for us, rather than asking him to solve the way that we want. Isn't it? And that's a sign of true belief. That indicates to Krishna also that we really trust that he's the most intelligent person, that we believe in his solution. So our prayer should be, Krishna, yes, I have problems and I need you to solve them, but I need the strength to face the solutions that you provide and accept the solutions that you provide. not able to think of an example about how to demonstrate this, where Krishna is solving our problem, but it is not the way I wanted. But at the end result, we'll see that, wow, this is how it was supposed to be. But I was thinking it's actually going to be this, but it turned out much better. I'm glad it turned out this way. Had it turned out the way I wanted, it would have been bad. Yes, Rasagna.
I actually just have an example of that.
Yes, please. Yes.
2 days
Share.
ago.
Can you
So
stop sharing your screen, beta? Now we're done with the verse. Let's hide it. Let's spotlight Rasagna ka.
So I was responsible for leading a photo shoot for my team, and I rented a bunch of camera equipment from my college's library. And so when I went Thursday night to pick up the equipment, I found out that I rented it for the next weekend instead of this weekend by accident. And then I started getting really scared and stressed because I didn't know how I was going to get camera equipment all of a sudden, and I was supposed to take the pictures and everything too. And then in the end I contacted one of my friends who is a photographer, and he said he would be able to make it last minute, and the pictures he took were amazing, and also the videos that he got. So I was really grateful for Krishna and everyone for how it turned out in the end. Even though I was really stressed in the moment, it all worked out because the pictures probably came out even better than they would have if I took them on that equipment.
Awesome. Wow. See, such a beautiful example Rasagna gave us. So we do our best. It does not like, okay, from next time onwards, I'll purposely order the camera late or purposely mess up with ordering. That's not the message, right? She took all care to make sure it comes on time, and she planned to take the pictures, but eventually it turned out like this. But and she took it up with a stride, and then finally it turned out very good. Very nice. Thank you. Yes, Dhatri.
Maybe if you're in a fight with your friend and then you pray to Krishna, I hope we can resolve these conflicts and I hope we can be friends again. But instead, he brings you farther apart. And then first you're upset, but then you realize that if you were continuing to be their friend, they would have had a bad influence on you. So you thought Krishna was going to help you guys resolve the problem and fix the conflict, but instead he spaces that person away from you because he knows it's not good for you and they're a bad influence.
Awesome, Dhatri. This is a very great example. I'm so happy that you shared this example, and you use such beautiful words using space between both of you instead of saying he separated you and all. The space is a very positive word than separating, correct? I really am. That's a perfect and apt example for this. So all of you understood what Dhatri said? A situation where you're in fight with a friend and you're praying to Krishna, and somehow it has to be resolved and you want to back to be friends, but then Krishna somehow makes that the space between you all increases much further than what you thought, and finally you realize that would have been a bad influence on you if you stayed like that. Very nice, Dhatri. Good job. I'm glad you all are listening and thinking through. Yes, Vedang.
Yeah, how do we know if the one that we like, I feel like it's impossible to know that the situation is the best situation or better than the other ones because you don't know the other one, right?
Another great question. So how do we know that whatever is happening in our life, the solutions that are coming in our life, are they the right solutions or the bad solutions? How do we know? That's a very genuine question, and I'm very glad he asked. The way we will know is only when we are surrendered to Krishna or surrendered to authority, right? When we have authority in life, at home, parents are our authority. At school, the leadership team, whatever, the authority system is the authority. When we are abiding by the authority in the system that we are living, then whatever solutions that come our way are the right solutions. Only when you don't abide by the authority, then, and you're trying to be independent, then the solutions that come across your way may not be right and you'll be in confusion. That's why wherever you are, whichever position you are, whether in a school, whether you become an adult and become independent, I mean, independent meaning you don't have as much restrictions in a school environment, regardless, you should always have mentors, you should always have some authority in your life. Authority again should be knowledgeable authority, should not be random authority. Just because an adult is not an authority. And the best authority would be those who are following some scriptural knowledge and some instructions coming from Supreme Lord through Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. So you should always be surrounded by people who are, the word that is used is absolute authority, not random authority. That's why even parents are told that you should be knowledgeable in scriptures, in Shastra, in the teachings of Krishna to navigate your children's life, your followers' life. So for us, the answer is Vedang, the question that you asked, as long as you are within the realm of an authority, the solutions that are coming your way, and you're following the authority sincerely, not in arrogant mode, oh, I have to follow. I hate to follow, but I have to follow. That's not the right mode. The right mode should be, I am pleased and I am grateful that I have a knowledge above me which guides me, and I want to follow the path that the knowledge is, the guide is showing me, regardless of it being easy or hard. I will follow it in a humble mode. Then everything that comes your way will be the right thing. And even if it seems wrong, it's okay because you're following an authority. I like this question very much. Thank you for the question. But does it make sense, Vedang?
Yeah.
All right. If I satisfy Vedang, then that means I've done something good. Something right, not good, something right. All right. Thanks everyone for joining. Actually, I wanted to discuss on this wonderful festival season that we are experiencing. This duration of the year is called Navratri, and on October 12th is a great festival called Dashara. So what we will do on October 13th, we will discuss in detail about this festival. But I want you all to engage with your parents in any events or activities that your parents are doing or participating on the occasion of Dashra and Navratri. Don't distance yourself from that. It's a wonderful opportunity to be part of culture, to be part of traditions, to be part of rituals. Don't give the name of your studies or some other extracurriculars and distant away from participating in those, because once you're out of home, once you go to college, you'll anyways have less opportunities to participate in such things. It's better while you're under the careful protection and safe protection of your parents to engage, to learn more, and to indulge in all these positive vibrational activities related and rotating around festivals. The best time, this time of the year during festivals, actually, the potency is out in the air. These are the nice tithis, nice auspicious times when you do anything good will actually give you much more results than any other normal day. So please participate and come back next Sunday and tell us what you did special for Dashara, or what you learned something about Dashara through your traditions or through your rituals or through your practices at home. I want each one of you to get back and speak next Sunday for me. Okay? All right. And then we'll also discuss the importance of Dasara also next Sunday. Thanks everyone for joining. And Rasagna, thank you especially. Rasagna is a college student. She stays so closely with Gita Wise despite being in college. She actively engages, and she's such an inspiration for all of us. So you all also should make time and should prioritize Gita Wise all through your life. Okay? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thanks everyone. Please be consistent. Please be on time. Hare Krishna, happy Navratri and happy Dashara.
Hare
Bye-bye.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.